Welcome back to Performance TV. So much in the car field came from an initial military application. Think about all racing, A&N fittings. They were surplus. Well, that continues to this day. Glenn is here from AireShelta, going to tell us a little bit about the car pod. Tell us how this first started out.
These air shelters were used by the military, by the emergency services, by security forces, and have been for about 30 years throughout the world. These units also used in the motorsport business in Europe and other parts of the world, but we're introducing it here to the United States with the air shelter that you see here, which is called a car pod.
Car pod. It looks very cool. Obviously, it is designed to shelter your car while you're at the track. I can think, having been in many pit area myself, this is going to keep you out of the rain. It's going to give you a little privacy, and it looks like you can logo it up as well. I know racers here in North America are going to love that.
Yeah, these are detachable, so they simply detach off, so you can have any design that you want, your race team, your logo on here, or in fact you can actually have your design over the entire car pod itself. So we can change what you see here, the red and the white, to a particular design, so you can have the whole thing.
Now it's obviously filled with air, AireShelta, but the way you fill it with air is different on this one. No continuous air.
No, these car pods do not require any air other than the initial inflation. It takes about 2 minutes. Once it's inflated, detach the inflator and it will stay up for days without any further air being added to it.
And we see some methods to secure it to the ground. If you're at the track, that is very cool, but what we're going to do is go inside and see some of the construction, because that's where it's really at. I'll tell you what, Glenn, this car pod is really substantial. What's it made out of?
This is made of the same material that they make Zodiac boats out of. So it's very hard wearing, very durable, 40 mils thickness, so extremely tough. And it actually forms the most important aspect of these car pods, of these air shelters, is because all the air is contained with just this sealed beam structure. So everything that you see is in black, it contains the air. Everything else attaches to the skeleton. So you've got this outside polyester material that is fire retardant and waterproof, and then you've got the ground sheet that also detaches. That's also fireproof and water resistant as well. Both come off, and if you were to damage it, you could replace it, but we do supply a repair kit for small repairs too.
Okay, so we got a polyurethane structure, we got polyester walls, and we've got privacy windows. So if we want to stay at the track or hide our speed secrets, which that's what this is all about, you can roll down the windows. But those are also available in mesh.
That's correct, yep. If you didn't want the plastic windows, you can have the mesh as an option as well. Going back to the sealed beam structure, the valves are over there in the corner. There's a red safety valve for overinflation. But this will stay up in the summertime for many days without needing any further air. Once it's inflated after 2 minutes, it will stay up like this.
That is cool. So that valve prevents us from overinflating, or if something were to happen, that valve will pop before we cut it. Now, if we had to repair it, you guys offer a kit.
Yep, we've got that kit that mainly is for this part, the sealed beam area, because all the air is in here. So if it was to be caught with a knife, it would obviously go down eventually, so we have a repair kit for that.
Very cool. Now I also notice some hooks throughout. Is that for lights? Is that for tools?
Yep, yeah, these hooks here, you can hang lights, small tools, strip lighting, just to give a bit more illumination. The white roof that you see also helps that tremendously, also keeps it cooler in the summertime.
Very cool, and I can imagine we could seal ourselves in here if we wanted to air condition in the summer or heat in the winter. You never know what the conditions are going to be at the track. That could be a good idea.
Correct, yeah, these doors just roll down, they zip down, and then we can have a duct in for air conditioning, for heating, that can keep this either warm or cold. And
the floor is fire retardant?
It is, yes, so hot oil out of sumps fall on this, I'm not going to damage it, simply wipes off, it's just beads off.
Well, I think it is great, and I love the idea it can be personalized, so your race team or your sponsor can be represented. You can be at the track working and getting the job done. It is the AireShelta. It gets the job done. It is your home away from home at the racetrack, and of course, military technology adapted for racing. Hit the website to find out more information. I love it. Stick around. We'll have more Performance TV after this.